Hi guys, JunebugAssassin here. It's been a while. I think the last video I did was a haul for February, so like, it's been a while. It's probably been like 4 or 5 months. But yeah, this time it's going to be a haul for May and June. I don't think I bought anything in March or April really, or at least I can't find anything in my purchase history. I literally had to go back and look at my purchase history to see what I bought because I don't have a TBR shelf like most y'all do. I just put stuff on my normal shelves because I only have like 2.5 of them or 1.5 of them. I don't have much shelf space, so I don't have a separate TBR shelf. So I had to go back to my purchase history, look up what I bought for the past couple months, and then kind of make like a compilation list of what I bought. And what I've decided to do is kind of break it up by stores that I purchased from. So like I'm gonna have kind of like a section for eBay, a section for Amazon, and then a section for Right Stuff because it's just easier that way for me to keep up with all of it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first series I got from eBay was 11 volumes total, but they were only selling 6 of them, but that is a good chunk of the series, so I went ahead and got it. It is a musical drama. I thought it was a shoujo, but it's not. It's a shonen, and it is July and April. And I got volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, volume 5, and volume 6. From what I remember, I did watch the anime to this a couple years ago. From what I remember, it's about a boy who used to be into music. His mother raised him to love music, to play the piano, and his mother passed away and he drops music, and it's mostly because he's triggered by it a little bit. His mother wasn't the nicest to him before she passed away, and so whenever he goes to play music, he just can't hear the notes on the piano. So he stops playing music, and eventually he meets up with this girl, and they make a connection through music, and it's basically just a story about her trying to get him into music again and to play again. And it's really sad, it's really beautiful, and if the manga, because I haven't read the manga yet, but if the manga is anything like the anime that I watched, it will be great. So recommend the anime, and hopefully I'll be able to recommend the manga once I finish it. The second thing I bought on a whim, and I just bought volume 1 to see if I'd like the series. I really just bought it because it had a pretty cover, and it is Requiem of a Rose King. I think I have heard a couple people mention this manga and they enjoy it, so hopefully I will enjoy it also. I'll read the back to you just so you can get kind of an idea. Sorry, I hit my camera. It says, in medieval England during the Age of War of Roses, a fierce battle rages between the House of York and the House of Lancaster. Young Richard of the House of York is determined that his family will ascend the throne, but he's hiding a secret that could destroy everything he desires. So medieval England during a war, pretty boys on the cover, I'm assuming. So yeah, hopefully it'll be something I enjoy, and I'll let you know if it's any good. The third thing I got off eBay, I've actually already read it, and I really enjoyed it, and I knew I would because I've watched the anime for it. Again, I watched the anime, I buy the manga, but I watched this anime a long time ago, so buying this manga was just like so nostalgic for me, and I really enjoyed reading it. I've only got volumes 1 through 4. These are technically 3-in-1 volumes though, so technically I've read 12 volumes of this manga. So it is Inuyasha. I've got volume 1, 3-in-1. These are heavy, by the way. Volume 2. Volume 3. And volume 4. And again, these are a little bit worn, but I'm fine with that. I really enjoyed re-experiencing the story of Inuyasha through the manga. I liked the anime a lot back in the day, so it's just so nostalgic and it's so funny. Like, I love the comedy between Inuyasha and Kagome. If you don't know much about Inuyasha, it's about a girl named Kagome who lives at a shrine with her family. I think it's her grandpa, her brother, and I think her mother's there too, although I don't see much of her. Anyway, she lives at a shrine, and one day she either gets grabbed or falls into a well and is taken back to feudal Japan where, you know, demons and monsters all exist. And she meets this half-demon named Inuyasha who is drawn to her because she's supposed to be like the reincarnated soul of a priestess that he knew named Kikyo. And there's just a funny dynamic between them. I know their relationship probably isn't for everybody, but for me, I just love it so much. So if you like historical manga, fantasy manga, stuff like that, I think you'll enjoy it. So I recommend it for those who do. Okay, so this next title is an older title, and I really don't know if the anime came first or the manga came first, but it is Wolf's Rain. I know the anime was really popular when I was like in middle school or early high school, and I know it's about wolves that can hide themselves as humans, but other than that I don't know much about it. It is a seinen, so it's probably going to be bloody and gory. But let me read the back just to give you a little bit more information. It says, humans thought the wolves died off 2 centuries ago in this bleak, post-apocalyptic wasteland. But some survivors lurk among humans by mentally cloaking their bodies. One white wolf, Kiba, scours the land for the scent of the lunar flower that will lead them all to paradise. But will it lead them to a deadly false legend? And it also says it's from the creators of Cowboy Bebop and Escaflowne. So basically, wolves were thought to have died off, but they've just been cloaking their bodies to look like humans, and they're looking for some kind of legendary flower, which really sounds like an interesting synopsis. And I kind of just wanted to read it because it's an older series that I wanted to read years ago and I never got around to it. And it's always nice to go back and find those series and try to read them. So yeah, I'm glad I have it in my collection. Wolf's Rain. So the next one I bought on a whim again. I don't know much about it. All I know is it was a hardcover and it was Tokyo Pop, and I was like, wow, I'm gonna buy this. It is the Demon Auroron. I want to say Orion, but I think it's not Orion, but Auroron. It is a giant hardcover. I really don't even know how the heck I'm supposed to open this to read it. I'll have to like open it the teeniest bit so I don't break the spine on it. But yeah, it's just a shoujo. It says, relive the ill-fated romance collected here in one complete volume. Chiaki is the orphan daughter of a human woman and the archangel Michael. Auroron is a demon with a bounty on his head. Sworn enemies, their lives change forever when their hatred is transformed by redemption, damnation, and love. And it says it's from the creator of Demon Flowers, Asian Beat, and Baku. So yeah, the Demon Auroron, the complete collection. That concluded my eBay purchases. Now we're moving on to Amazon. I'm going to try to hurry this up, that way this video doesn't get extremely long. But first, I got volume 8 of To Your Eternity and volume 9 of To Your Eternity. This is a fantasy shonen manga, and I think volume 10 should be released July 23rd, but it's really good. I also got Our Dreams at Dusk volume 1, which is an LGBTQ manga. It is very, very beautiful. I really like how they express this character's feelings. Like when he gets the feels, like it bursts out of him in this beautiful illustration. So yeah, definitely gonna keep going with this series. I think volume 2 of this is also gonna be out July 23rd. Next is a complete series that I'm just trying to slowly purchase. It is something that I read online years ago, and it is Strobe Edge Volume 2. I really, really enjoyed this series. It is one of my favorites. I just need to keep purchasing it. Next we have Dr. Stone, and this is volume 4. I think volume 5 has already been released, so I'm a little bit behind, but not too much. And then this one was it was a rebuy. I used to have volume 1 of this, and I just needed to repurchase it, so it's the Promised Neverland. So now I have 1 and 2, very behind in the series. I think volume 11 is coming out in the next couple months, maybe in August. So, and that's supposed to be coming close to the end of the series. So yeah, super behind on this one, but I will catch up eventually. And next we have Fire Punch Volume 4. Volume 7 is coming out in July, I believe, so I am a couple volumes behind on Fire Punch. I have Volume 2 of Granny Lier's, and I think Volume 3 is out, so I need to buy Volume 3 of that. I'm behind on a lot of these. I have Volume 9 of Dead Man Wonderland. And then I have Volume 3 of My Hero Academia. And then Volume 4 of Parasite. Okay, so the rest of these are going to be from Right Stuff, and I actually had a goal for Right Stuff, and it was to catch up on or complete series. I didn't really want to buy that many new titles because there were a lot of things on my shelves that I really needed to buy stuff for. So I went ahead and picked up Volume 4 of My Hero Academia, still behind because I think Volume 20 is coming out. And then I went and got Volume 10. Volume 11, Volume 12, and Volume 13 of Dead Man Wonderland. And this completes the series. Thank God I've completed a series. But yeah, I'm glad I'm getting some of these series completed. That way I can read them all the way through. And then another series I completed is Absolute Boyfriend. I ended up picking up Volume 5. And then I got Volume 6. So yeah, another complete series. Hooray! And then this last one completes the series too. Although this one I wasn't really sure if I was going to complete or not. But I didn't realize it didn't have that many volumes once I read that it only had 4 volumes. I don't know. I figured I'd just buy the last. I already have 3 out of 4. I might as well just buy the last one. And that is Battle Rabbits. And I also read that this has a sad ending. So I am intrigued because it has not captured my attention that much. So maybe the last volume will. Next we have Volume 5, Volume 6, Volume 7, and Volume 8 of Parasite. So that completes Parasite. So I have completed another series. And then this last one is a one-shot. So technically, I completed it too. And it is I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. This story, I did enjoy parts of, but I didn't really get hooked into it. Like, there wasn't a point in this story where I was like, oh my god, I gotta keep reading this. Sorry, the cats just ran at me from the hallway. But yeah, there wasn't a point where I was so into this that I just had to keep reading. I didn't feel that connected to the main characters. I think this was supposed to be very poetic, and I think that was lost on me as well. But yeah, I'm not saying this is a bad manga. I'm just saying I did not like it as much as I thought I would. I thought it was going to be a sad, beautiful story, which parts of it are. But a lot of it, like the main girl, I didn't like her character. I didn't like the way she acted. But yeah, if you liked this book, let me know. I think the movie's coming out for it, or has already come out, so I'll probably watch it, because maybe all the things that I missed will be better interpreted by, like, through an anime. So yeah. Anyways, that concludes my manga haul for May and June. I completed quite a bit. I'm actually proud of myself, so yeah. Woo woo. But I also picked up a few other titles, so yeah. I don't know how much I'm going to be buying the next couple of months. Do you like smaller haul videos month by month, or do you guys prefer the way I'm doing it, where I just compile it all into one big one? Let me know, because for me, I have no preference. I just do it this way because I don't buy manga all that often, but like if I buy a manga here and there and y'all like small haul videos, kind of like how Jen Graves does, I might do that. Or if you guys like these bigger videos, I'll stay with these. But yeah, I'm glad y'all watched, and I'm sorry I've been gone so long. I will probably try to do a collection video here soon. That way you can see my whole collection, although mostly what you see here is what you get. But go volume by volume and show you what I have. If y'all are interested in that, I can do that. I do have like I said, a smaller collection, so I don't even know if I have 200 or not, probably. So it's not gonna be that interesting. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!